It's the 13th of April and we're travelling out of Washford now towards Washford. It's the second day where people can actually eat outdoors at pubs, so we're going to go along and have a look at the Washford Inn and see what things are like there. And see if there's any significant increase in the traffic here on the road to Minehead. One or two fields in this area now showing this rapeseed crop. Big expansive yellow, which is quite attractive. Can't say there's much difference in the traffic in this area. As we come on down towards Washford. Although that bicycle's causing quite a tailback. There's usually a very nice bank of primroses here on the left, but you might well be, I'm afraid it's partially in shade now, but this raised bank on the left is usually a good place to see primroses. Not looking so special at the moment now, I think, because the sun's not been on it in recent times.
Primroses are finished at the moment anyway.
Are they?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah, I've been out and about walking, there's hardly any left all dying off now.
Oh dear, I hardly noticed them.
You haven't been out, that's why. You wouldn't have seen them inside your house, would you?
Well, we haven't got many in the garden, have we then? Cause
We've got bluebells in our garden anyway.
Yes, and I planted them.
We've never had any blue roses in our garden.
We did, we bought, must have bought about a dozen plants.
Not primroses, primulas.
No.
There's other things. You haven't had primroses.
No, I never argue about that. And first thing, none in our garden.
Argue.
Here's the Washford Inn anyway. See how it looks here. There's cars parked out in the main road. You see that they're open by the fact that the door is open there. And it says open.
And it's got big notice that says open.
Oh, there aren't too many people in the front here, are there? Going around the back? So we can see what the back is like? No, we're going to park in the front here.
It's warmer here.
To park the car. Well, there's a few here in the garden at Washford. Not many there. Oh, he's coming over to our order, isn't he? Well, as soon as we got out to the garden,
There's an ice cream included in that one.
came up with their menu, which is a bit difficult to tell because there's shadows here, but it's quite a reasonable range of things. £7.50 for £5.95. It's all below 10. Oh, £10.95 a special burger. So that's the one I fancy. And you said
that's going to be really filling, really big, I expect, that one.
Well, there's a list of the ales and things. We're quite out of, well, at least I am quite out of touch with eating out now, so
most people are, aren't
yeah. See some of those names there, the drinks. Just don't mean anything to me at the moment.
I don't know if they're doing ordinary lager.
Oh, I expect so. Well, I'm quite surprised how pleasant it is here. We've got fences to keep the wind off.
Blue sky and everything.
Nice blue sky. Quite a quiet garden. There's one other table over there. Two other tables beyond that fence and some along the main road, but there's probably no more than what, 4 tables with people on at the most. Ah, it's quite pleasant here. Yeah, the gentleman's just been and collected our order, and he said, I'll just take your table number, and it's the same number as our house. So we can call this our table. We're out in the country here, aren't we?
It's awesome, yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? So
Very
I was worried.
As warm as this.
No, I mean, I went out for a walk, what was it, yesterday? And it's bitterly cold. So much better today. Certainly here. Well, I am surprised how pleasant it is here. Of course, we're backing onto the track. And people doing the, what do they call it now, that walk which has been built the other side of the station. And there's still some wagons left here, although I understand quite a lot of their stock is going to find a home at Bitton now, and no watercross line, so how much will be left I don't know. Shame, I don't know why they've had to move at all. They've always looked after the station well.
The train due then,
I don't expect this gentleman knows anything more than we do.
I think he's just hoping, I
I just
think.
saw him want to take a picture. I thought I'd better go take a
I
look.
think you'll have to wait a long time now for the train.
He's no train spotter then.
Just stationary ones today.
Oh, okay.
Stationary trains.
Lovely.
Yeah, I don't think they're due to run until at the end of May, so
I'll start running by the end of May.
yeah. Yeah, gentleman's over on holiday from Toronto because this is warm weather compared to what it's like back home, he said. Some people walking away there or trying to move a point lever. That's hard, looks like hard work. Yeah, this was parked in Washford Station as we came by. Not an hope for a steam train, but nevertheless.
It's like when I brought you to.
Action on the rails. Talking about action on the rails, I've been putting together old time videos of action here at Washford, so that's what we'll be seeing next. Folks, diesel locomotive starting up now. Goodness me. Sounds like a horn off a classic Avengers car. Yeah, that diesel loco is going into the shed now. It looks as if he finished work, the fact that he's taken off his fluorescent over jacket. Nice to see a bit of life here anyway on the rails. We're just saying it's even more comfortable here than in our garden. I tried to sit out there in recent times, and in about 10 minutes you were going inside because it's too cold. But it's well shielded here. Don't like the look of those black clouds up there, but there's the full-size ciabatta.
Hey.
The valves isn't that much smaller, is it? Really?
No.
And with hers, of
There's
course, you get the
enough for
free
No, because this is quite
big
thin.
ice cream, I think, to follow later. Quick video before this disappears. This is some sort of shortcake, is it? Chocolate
I don't
shortcake?
know what it is.
And the ice cream is very, very fruity and nice. Gone in, but it's not turned too cold. And as I said earlier, what follows now is some railway videos from the past, taken at and by the station. And the first bit you'll see is taken from the old bridge, not the old bridge, but the over bridge, just down that end of the station. And the last video will be us catching a train from here to watch it. Filmed several years ago. There it is whistling. I wonder if I can get a closer shot of that pheasant in the field. It's keeping the camera still in this wind, it's difficult. Is that pheasant still around? No, I think the sound of the train made him take off. is a lovely rural station, but it's spot somewhat by the amount of traffic on this main road. Very noisy location. Here we see the railway line. It's such a contrast here to the noise of that main road. Birds singing. That's good, because now I'm just bringing that back in the service.
Is that the one you're after?
No, but interesting nonetheless. Right. Right, carry on. Yeah, passengers are normal on the station.
Be a rather large pine tree. Oh, right, yeah, yeah. It was leaning over slightly.